Alright guys, how's it going today? So, yeah, just got done getting stuff and putting the new fuel filters I got for the tractor on. So, yeah, but unfortunately we do have a wrong filter. So, I guess I don't know what to do there. So I just put the old one back on. I'm just going to, I guess, sometime order some Fleetguard filters, I guess, and see if they have what I want, because Case IH's numbers are just stupid, and it's hard to figure out what will fit. I already know what will fit now, and that's Fleetguard, so, because I'm not going to play games, so I don't have time for that. So, anyways, the water separator filter, which is this big guy, item number is 47, 38, 75, 34 apparently. That was correct. That one fitted on there pretty good. And that one actually has a drain in the bottom, so you can just turn the nut and then fuel will come pouring out. So if you wanted to drain the water out, I guess that way you could do that without actually having to take the filter off. So that's nice there. So we'll probably keep that filter on for a while, but holy crap, whatever that was. So this filter was correct, but the little guy is not correct. And this one is 8456, let's see here, 5905. That's not the correct one. Because the hole that you thread that onto is bigger than what's on the tractor. So, and I don't think, like, it's like, for the most part, it'll fit up there, but it's the threading that doesn't fit. And I'm not going to go and buy a bunch of fucking reducers or something stupid like that. Like, it needs to fit. If it don't, it's going in the trash. I'm not going to play games with it. It needs to fit, or it ain't going to be on the tractor. So, but we did change the water filter for now. So, I mean, I'll probably end up changing it again anyway. I imagine this fall or something, I'll probably put Fleetguard back on, because I have Fleetguard filters, and I have the actual item numbers that will actually fit to my tractor, because I don't know what Case IHs are. Supposedly this one's correct, but this one's not correct, the little one. And I thought there was something wrong about that, because, yeah. So, but the guy didn't ask, what tractor this fits to, because I had these I didn't have these item numbers. I had older ones that I got from AJ a number of years back. And he said that those would fit to my tractor. Well, when I ran those part numbers through Case IH, they said that they don't use those numbers anymore. They use those. Which, apparently that little one is still the wrong filter for my tractor, because it does not thread on at all. The hole's too big for the threads. So, I don't know. So, I don't know. I'm not going to play games with Case IH. I'm not going to call them back up. And I guess I'm not running back down there again. So, yeah. I don't know. But that kind of explains why that filter was so cheap. You know, that little one was $14, and then this big fucker was $21. You know. So, how that could be incorrect, I don't know. I don't know how it could be the wrong filter. So, but I guess it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. I put the old one back on for now. And then whenever I decide to get some Fleetguard filters, I will just change them back over to Fleetguard because I know that's what will fit because I have the numbers for that. And Fleetguard does not seem to be changing their numbers every goddamn week. Like Case IH and John Deere have a habit of doing. They like to change their shit around all the time, which is what pisses me off because I write down a number and then 3 weeks later it's an old number and and apparently this is what happened. I got the wrong filter. So you don't make things easy for us Case IH people and John Deere people. You change your shit around so damn much I don't know if I'm coming or going. So that's frustrating because I wasted $14 on a fuel filter that doesn't even fit to any of my machines. Well, the tractor anyway, it doesn't fit to mine. So I don't know what the hell they were thinking there, but I don't know. Nothing I can do about it. So I changed the water filter. That's kind of the main thing, I guess. No, that's going to really matter now this time of the year because it's just, it doesn't really matter. So, but since I didn't get to change both filters, I'm not even going to mark down that I changed these filters because usually, you would date these when you change them out. Well, I'm not even going to bother because one's the wrong one and these are only going to be temporary, but it's just, this temporary bullshit kind of turned into a frustrating problem because I have one new filter that doesn't even fit to anything. This one fits okay. I have the old Fleetguard filter in here. So I'm going to hang on to that, even though I have the item numbers, but I'm still going to hang on to them until I get new ones. And then the old one, or this new filter, I don't know what to do with it. It's because we don't have a use for it. And it is a fuel filter, so I don't know. But it's not the right one. Not for my tractor anyway. So if I knew that, then I wouldn't have bought it. I just would have pushed a little harder and went and got Fleetguard filters. So, but whatever. I changed the water filter because that's, like I said, that one fit on just fine. So, and I like that one because it's got the little drain thing on the bottom. So if you think you have water in your fuel, you can just undo that little nut and then it'll pour out. So without actually having to take the filter off, which is nice. But I'm probably still going to change it anyway later on this fall, and it will be Fleetguard. I guess even if I have to go online to get them, I guess so be it. But I'm sticking to what I know, and I don't know Case IH's filters that well. And when I don't have the correct numbers, it's frustrating. So, Fleetguard never changes their shit. They've been running the same numbers for years. So, because those filters that I have on there now, or that have been on there since I bought the tractor, they're still current. They're still used today. So, I don't know why Case IH can't do the same bloody freaking thing. So, same thing with John Deere and everybody else too. They just need to quit changing their freaking part numbers. If you design a machine, you should use a certain part number for ever. And then if you come out with a newer tractor, then you need to change the number for that tractor, but keep the old number for the older tractors. So yeah, this is just it's BS. It's frustrating, but because I wanted to get the old ones off and put the new ones on so then I could run the summer and be all right. So, but since that's the wrong filter, nothing I can do about it. I guess just chuck it in the trash with everything else, because I know Case IH isn't going to take that back because it's got diesel fuel all over it, and yeah. So I guess if anybody's looking for a Case IH fuel filter, part number 84565905. Let me know. I got to use basically a new one sitting here. It has had diesel fuel in it, so I guess if you happen to have a tractor that takes that filter, $13 and it's yours, I'll take a couple bucks off or $1 off because I paid like $15 for it. So since it's covered in diesel fuel, I'll take a couple of bucks off. So, and it's yours. You can have it. Let me know. So, Because I don't know. I'm not going to hang on to junk that doesn't fit to anything that we own. It's just ridiculous. It's a waste of space, too. So it's mostly a waste of money. But apparently this is the big one. Is the correct one. So I'll hang on to that. And this is the wrong one. So this I'll keep for now. And, yeah. I guess I'll have to cross that off. Because, another thing, too, is I thought this was the correct number, right? So I wrote that number down in my book. Now I just lost space, writing space, because this is the wrong filter. So now I got to cross this out, and never mind that filter. But this one I'm okay with, I guess, until the case I decides to change it again and then it doesn't work. So, but I don't know. I still got to go for my ride yet too. So, but I figured I would do that today, get the filters on and at least, have that done. Because I got to move on. I got to get other things going. So I can't fuck around with filters for the next 2 months just to figure out what the hell will fit to my tractor. I know Fleetguard will fit. Should have just stuck with Fleetguard, I guess, in the first place. So, but I don't know. I was probably given the wrong part number. I don't know. I guess it's just in case you guys said that was the right one for that part number that I gave him earlier on. So this was correct because that threaded on just fine. But this one does not thread on because the hole, the thready part of the hole, whatever, the hole in it is too big. Whereas the older ones were much smaller, obviously because it's a smaller, pipe that threads on to. And then this fitted on just fine. So, but like I said, in here I got the old Fleetguard filter. And that one, yeah. So that's this Fleetguard filter is FF5020, and then the other one was FF5019. And that's what I had to put back on, was the smaller one, because that one doesn't fit. So I at least changed the water separator filter, I guess, whatever you want to call these stupid things. They're filters to me, but I just don't like getting wrong parts because it's a waste of money. And I won't be going back to Case IH anytime soon, so, or I don't have the money to be buying filters again. So, because it's only a one-time deal, and if you get it wrong, you're fucked for the rest of the month. So yeah, if you guys want to see it done correctly, then you can send me some money, because I'm broke. So I'm gonna put that filter away, and then if anybody needs a pretty much basically a brand new fuel filter, tiny one, let me know. If not, then oops, I guess it can go in the trash then, because I'm not keeping it for too long. So that's pretty much it on that. I'll keep that one though, because it's fine. So, but yeah, what can you do though? It's not what you can really do. I guess to get it wrong, you get it wrong, but it's a waste of my money, and I'm limited on money as it is. I can't be spending it on miscellaneous crap that doesn't fit to my tractor. So whatever. And I took the side covers off because they're not needed anymore. So, because they're saying some pretty warm weather yet for the next couple of weeks. And I still have the one in the grill in. I'll leave that one in for a little while yet, but side ones, it's not really needed. So I think with these types of temperatures we're having, the tractor will probably start fine even without it being plugged in. So, whatever. But yeah, so anyways, I guess that's pretty much it. I got one filter anyway. And that was that water separator, the big filter, the one I just showed you. So, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. I don't know. That's the wrong one. So it doesn't fit. And I'm not going to waste my time on it. I'll run the way it is for now. And then if I feel like fucking dicking around again, I will call Case IH and see if they sell Fleetguard filters, because I forgot to ask. So I will check with them. And then if they don't, then I know of one more place that I can run to and talk to them. I'll probably actually go talk to them first before I go to Case IH. But if they don't have it, then I will have to just, I guess, start looking online then, because, yeah, nobody around here sells Fleetguard. I don't, like I said, I only got Case IH and then that other auto parts store that's there in town where my bank's at. Because I talked to the gas guy over there I get my diesel fuel and stuff from, and he doesn't sell any Fleetguard filters because I asked him and they don't sell that. He recommended to go check out that other hardware store in town over there. He says they would probably have it. So I'll check with them sometime in the future, and then if they don't sell it, then I'll have to go online. There's not much more I can do. There's nobody around here sells anything that I want. I want certain stuff, or unfortunately I'm going to have to go on the internet for. People always say to support your local businesses. Well, it's kind of hard to do that when they don't sell the shit that you want, So that's pretty much impossible to do. But it is what it is. So, but anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. That's just what's going on. Wrong filter. Nowhere near fits. Hole's too big. Most likely the wrong part number. And this filter, this big filter that I got, this came with a spare gasket. But it was a small gasket, so I'm thinking it was for that nut that was on the bottom that you drain the water off. It's actually still in here, that washer, but I'm guessing it's just a spare for the cap. So I'm guessing after a while the ones in the cap crack or break or something, and then they give you a spare one, I guess. So, but I don't know. So I'll run that filter for the summer. I guess, or whatever. I don't know. We'll see what the fuck happens. I might just end up going and ordering some new Fleetguard filters probably in another couple of months or something, and then just, I'll just change them all out and be done with it then again, and just do it right. Should have done it right the first time, I guess, but I thought I had the right ones, but I guess not. So, well, that one's correct, the big one, but the little one's it's too big. So, but what are you gonna do? So I will just run that one for now. Keep me through the summer with it. And then I'm going back to Fleetguard. Screw that. I like that Case IH big filter though, because it's got the nut on the bottom. I like that. But yeah, other than that, I'm not going to piss around with Case IH's shit. It's just with them constantly changing part numbers all the time, it's just not worth it. So I'm going back to Fleetguard. I'll run that Case IH filter for now. Get me through the summer with it. And then I will change them back to Fleetguard. So, and then the engine oil filters too, I need to change that as well. But I'm not going to do that until I change the actual oil. I can get the oil from him, the gas guy, so it won't be a problem there. But yeah, I'm going with Fleetguard filters. I already written down the item number for those. I got it on my phone, actually. I took a picture of it. So I think it's an FL33 whatever now. My brain died, but I have the number written down, and they're both the exact same. So there's not two different types of filters for oil. They're both the same. So I will just, again, if nobody around here sells it online or sells it around here, I will just have to go online, and then I don't have much of a choice. I'll check with that hardware store, and then if they have what I want, then I'll buy them, and then I guess I'll just keep buying them there as long as I have what I want. as long as Fleetguard doesn't change their freaking numbers around, but they haven't. And I suppose, well, the last 6 years anyway, because I've had that tractor quite a while, and they've never changed those fuel filter numbers. They're still the same. That's what they were 6 years ago. So I don't think they change their numbers that often. If they even do at all, they probably just make out a certain number for a certain tractor, and then they stick with it. Whereas Case IH and John Deere, and I imagine Polaris has done it too. They change their fucking numbers around so damn much. I'm so sick of it. Stick to one goddamn part number for one goddamn machine. You make a new machine, then yeah, make a different part number for that machine. But for an International Harvester 1586, from the 186 up to the 1586, they all should have just one same Fleetguard filter number. And then the same thing with Case IH, they should just have one strict number, you know, so it's easier. And so we don't have to go freaking going through a search engine or something to figure out what will fit now, because Case IH changed their shit around. So I don't like it. So I don't know. I'm not going back to Case IH anytime soon. So I will, whenever. I don't know. Because I got other things to do right now, and I don't have time or the money to do it, because I got other things on the go right now. So, and probably will for the next couple of months, because I think it's next. Well, it's in May. I don't know whenever the fuck May shows up. Well, that's tax season for me. I gotta pay at least half my land taxes, so the feds don't come steal my land from me. So, gotta make at least half that payment. I usually split it up into 2 payments. So, but yeah, those FedEx or UPS. So, but yeah, that's about all I can do. Is I guess just wait, and we'll just go back to Fleetguard. Case IH makes it too hard to keep track of anything. It's just ridiculous. So there's no sense to changing numbers all the time. It's uncalled for. But you know, they're idiots. Case IH is idiots. I'm not talking about my dealer, it's just Case IH in general. They think it's a great idea to change the numbers around all the time. Well, we're used to one number, so let's stick with that, you know. So it's just there's no damn sense to that shit. So yeah. Oh well, I'm just gonna go this fall or whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to run the season the way it is. Not happy about it. Because I got one black filter and one white filter. But, hey, you know, they gave me the wrong one. So what are you going to do? So I'm not going to go run back down there again and look for another fucking damn number. So, but those part numbers that I was given for these filters, I got from AJ quite a while ago. And since then, they've changed those numbers. So I'm guessing they changed the filter as well. I don't know. It's just, that one doesn't fit. That one fits. So that one is good to go, but the other one, I don't know. Part number's wrong. It's the wrong filter in general. So, but I talked to the Case IH guy, and he says that, well, he didn't even ask, you know, what kind of tractor these went to. Because, I mean, I shouldn't have to tell him what tractor these go to, because that's what the damn item numbers are for, or the part numbers. You should have that correct, and should be able to just be like, hey, I want this. Do you have it in stock? Sure. Then you go pick them up. That one doesn't fit, so it's the wrong one. So something happened with that one. That one got messed up somehow. It's and then another thing too is this filter is just way too short to be on my tractor. He says they were the right ones, but he didn't ask what kind of tractor I went to. He says that Fleetguard filters are usually longer than Case IH's filters. So, again, I don't know, but see, I've never ran Case IH filters. I don't know nothing about Case IH filters, and this is why I'm not going back, because this is just too damn confusing. You know. So, now I got to go back in the book, cross that number out, waste more time fucking with that, because that's the wrong filter. That's not going to fit. So, cross it out, and yeah. So, anyways, guys, I'm done. I'm gonna take off. I still haven't even gone for my ride yet, so I'm gonna go do that and see what else is going on. So yeah, anyways, guys, I'm gonna take off. So I guess I have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.